Well, hello everyone. My name's Data. I don't exactly know where I am right now. It's kind of dark and cold. But anyway, we've had an interesting couple of weeks. Uh, you know, the professor came back, all thanks to my new family, the newest additions to my family, I should say. Um, and then we lost our home. Rodney almost died. Hood almost died. Um, yeah, but we got a new home, and it was really nice until some evolution guys came and messed it up. Um, and I don't know what happened after that. I know River, Remy, and Oswald went on a mission to rescue a guy. I don't think it went well, considering we were invaded, and so were a couple of other places. But yeah, I got captured. I think I saw Hood and Rodney come after me. The professor and Shade were down. I hope they're okay. Um, but yeah, enjoy the exciting conclusion. We'll see if I get rescued.
Hi, my name's Allie, and I play River.
My name is Kyle Castles. I play Oswald Silva.
Hi guys, my name is Elena, and I play Remy.
And my name is James, and I'll be your friendly neighborhood dungeon master for this evening. And welcome to Dice Drop. So, what are you guys doing?
I'm asleep.
You bet Remy's gonna want to take those keys and go figure out where these coordinates are on a map and go find a bitch.
Well, I will let you know that River is probably going to be out of commission for a while.
I know. Remy doesn't care.
Remy is a bad friend.
Remy! Honestly, okay, so right now it's not the fact that she's like, fuck River. It's the fact that in her mind right now, she's thinking our friends need our help. River's definitely out of commission, and I wouldn't want to bring her in on it anyway because you literally just got shot, what, 5, 6 times?
4
times. And so, like, just because you're, like, going through this automated surgery and everything does not mean that you're fully going to be 100% going into this fight.
Remy, you, having studied medicine, would know that with a biobed with gunshot wounds, they're fairly minor anymore. They're fairly minor wounds. They're not, like, major wounds, especially to a mutant. So, with modern medicine, give her a couple hours and she'll be fine.
Okay, so
she'll
like,
probably have
are we talking about like 4 hours?
2, 3.
2 or 3 hours? Okay.
Yeah.
I think Remy could wait that long. So she might be, instead of wanting to go and leave right away, she's probably going to assess like where this place is. But really wants to go.
Okay. Oswald, what are you doing?
Hold on, I'm currently chewing on a high chew.
God damn it!
Well, we're gonna be sitting here for an hour.
Yeah. This shit, oh boy. It's good stuff. It's the green apple one. I just said fuck it and swallowed it.
Keep this in.
Okay. Well, so River's on the bed now, right?
Yeah, she's
River's in emergency surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like a timer on there at all?
Yeah, on one of the screens it does show time to completion.
Okay. So
I'm like a loading screen right now.
Is Oswald going to be able to notice Remy's sort of unrest?
Remy, are you trying to hide it?
I think it would definitely be something that is definitely noticeable because 1, her fucking home was just attacked. 2, they kidnapped her friend, so the baby's missing. And 3, they almost killed her dad and one of her friends. So, like, she's fucking pissed. Yeah. So I have a feeling, like, if she's standing in this room, all of the water is quaking.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Oswald's gonna notice that.
Yeah.
That water's vibrating. That water's vibrating.
Yeah. I'm gonna, like, put my hand on Remy's shoulder and just point towards the screen and say, look, she's in bad shape and we do kind of need her if we're gonna go after that guy, but we gotta wait. You gotta calm down. You can't necessarily, like, go in, you know, head first and hope that you're gonna get him on the first try, right?
Remy's just, like, really pissed off, so she's gonna just nod and not want to say much of anything. She doesn't want to, like, piss you off by saying something, like, mean, so she knows better to keep her mouth shut.
Well, fair enough. He pulls a chair up and he's like, maybe you should take a seat. It's going to be a couple hours. Just take some deep breaths. Do whatever you need to do.
Instead, I kick the chair over and I march over to where our alleged training room was, and I go and punch the dummy doll. Like, a lot. A lot.
And then next, I'm going to go over to Shade and make sure she's, for the most part, okay.
Shade is just lying on the other bed, and yeah, she's had a lot of smoke inhalation, and so is the professor, but otherwise they'll be okay after a little bit of rest.
I just look at Shade and I say, you look good for somebody who just got their ass beat.
I hate you.
Can I roll to see how voraciously Remy is attacking this dummy? Like, can I roll a hand-to-hand? Or a straight-up fighting?
Give me a fighting check.
Okay, straight-up fighting.
Yeah.
That was a 2 with the loaded dice, so that is a 6 total.
You're a little tired. So it's like you guys just got done with a fight, and not to mention you breathed in a good amount of smoke too.
Yeah.
So you're a little out of it.
I have a feeling that I'm, like, out of it, and so I think I'm hitting the dummy, but I'm just swinging wild.
You, like, throw one punch and it, like, misses the dummy and you feel a little dizzy.
Okay.
Can I ask how Shade is doing knowing that River is, like, broken? Because Shade and River have, like, a weird bond.
Shade is... Anyone who sees Shade is... She has the same look on her face as when Rodney almost died. Back when the bridge collapsed.
Aww. Don't worry, BB, I'll be fine.
It's not just River, it's Rodney and Hood are missing. Data's been captured. Her and the professor almost died.
So they didn't technically capture Hood or Rodney, right? They just went after them.
As far as you guys know, Hood and Rodney just went after them to try to get Data back.
Okay, I was, like, wondering if we had to do a 3-way, like, pickup.
As far as you guys know, they didn't take Hood or Data, or Hood or Rodney.
Okay.
So the professor pulls up an office chair. He closes off the lab to keep any more smoke from getting in here. And he just pulls up an office chair and rests in that for as long as it's going to take for River to wake up. And he...
Wait, didn't I get shot too?
Yes.
Yes, in the balls.
in your left testicle.
Yeah. I'm surprised I'm not reacting to that.
The adrenaline
Oh, that-
eventually wears off, and you're just,
Oh my god!
Well, that,
I'm missing a testicle! She shot my
that
dick off!
I'm just like, oh, that's right. I got shot in the balls. Yeah, I might need this bed.
And
Shade.
surprisingly, even though there was a gun, Rumi didn't get shot at all. And normally she's prone to getting shot.
Yeah, you're a bitch. We took them all for you.
As soon as you say that, Oswald, Shade, and the professor both look at you and just go wide-eyed and just, you what now?
Notice the humongous blood stain right at your crotch.
Yeah, I kind of got shot in the balls. I'm gonna see it to Shade if you wouldn't mind.
Oh my god!
Princess,
Yeah,
please.
Shade like instantly gets up and trades places with you. The computer on the biobed resets.
I'll be down for like half an hour to an hour. I don't know, but yeah, knock me out, machine. Do it.
You lay down on the bed and the screen shows your vitals after a second.
Condition: testicular rupture.
That
Initiating
sounds
surgery.
worse than it actually is.
God.
Initiating surgery.
Would you
Wait,
like
you're gonna knock me
anesthesia?
out first? What the fuck?
Would you like anesthesia?
Yes. I
Initiating
put my hand on the
anesthesia.
machine and then I put my hand on the machine and I'm like, I swear to God, if you don't knock me out, I will cause you to self-destruct. I'll do it.
Noted, Oswald Silver.
Good. All right. Get me out of here. Knock me out.
Initiating anesthesia.
And the mask, similar to one that River has, pops over your mouth. Your mouth and nose, and you 190.
Yeah, it doesn't take me long at all.
I would just love to point out that right before surgery, Oswald goes, "See you in 30 minutes," and then knocks.
Yeah, and the table initiates surgery. I will note that privacy screens do come out of the beds when surgery's in session. So, yeah, there's a little bit of privacy there.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Not that, everybody hasn't seen Oswald before.
Yeah, I know.
And a timer for the surgery pops up for Oswald as well, and Shade is now sitting between the bio beds, just like, oh my god.
It's like you're cooking a batch of cookies. You're baking cookies. A timer
River's
pops
cookies.
up.
Please tell me that Data, when he got these beds, like please tell me that Data made it so that whenever the thing was done doing what it was doing,
It's like a
it like did a ding like an oven.
Ding.
Like all you hear is ding. Or if it's as loud as and obnoxious as like the McDonald's fry thing when it's done.
Oh, I hate that shit. I hate that.
You
thing.
walk in and all of a sudden you just hear
Sounds like an alarm going off all the time.
Or, and this is my personal favorite, ding, fries are done, ding, fries
Ding,
are done,
fries are
ding,
done,
fries are
ding,
done,
fries are
ding,
done.
fries are done.
So, yeah, Remy, is there anything you want to do while the other two are knocked out?
Well, these two assholes sleep.
I don't know, I guess sort of look at a map and determine where they are, where the best way of going in to attack is, and
Okay.
like figure out like what to do from there. Like basically like just form a battle plan.
Okay.
Which I've never done before.
Yeah, that's usually Hood's job. Give me a investigation check.
Okay. It's my investigation +4. That is a 13 + 4.
Okay, so yeah, I got a 17. So what you find strange, you pull up like a 3-dimensional map of Eden, and you're looking at the map, looking at the coordinates, and it's basically like X, Y, and Z coordinates. Like it gives you
So like a basic map, like a longitude and a latitude.
basically, but there is that third dimension there, so it'll tell you which district it's into.
Okay.
Latitude.
Yeah.
Listen, we all know I can't pronounce things for shit, guys.
That's okay. I can't pronounce necessarily.
Shit for it, Elena.
Kyle.
Elena.
Okay,
God,
continue.
kills people.
Right.
Continue, James.
Elena, that kills people.
So the X and Y coordinates are fairly standard. It's pretty much like right dead center in the city. But what
Middle
you
district
notice,
or upper district?
what you notice is the Y coordinate, the one that tells you pretty much the elevation,
Mm-hmm.
is quite a bit below the city.
So underground.
Yep.
So because we've been there before, can I roughly assume that this is like where near the vicinity of that amphitheater that we went to in the sewers?
No, it's actually in a completely different part of the city.
Okay. So I guess what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 hours is like looking at exits, looking at how many ways to get in and out of this place.
2 hours later.
So the map of the city that you have, like the coordinate you enter for the Z coordinate, pretty much comes up area not found.
Okay.
You do find a couple entrances nearby that you suspect would get you there, but you don't have a specific map of the area you're going to.
Okay.
So Oswald is done first, and you do hear a surgery completed.
Amazing. I love it.
The privacy screen lowers, and you see Oswald, for whatever reason, is in a hospital, is like in scrubs now.
What? How did I get in scrubs? How did I get in the hospital gown? Stop it!
But
My apologies, Oswald Silver. We did have to destroy the pants you were wearing.
I feel like that was wildly unnecessary, but okay, whatever. I'm just gonna like sulk into my room and see if I can find any clothes that survived.
If not, I'm gonna go into this fight in my boxers.
Won't be the first time I fought naked. Won't be the last.
Completely forgot that the first time he went gigantic, he ripped through his clothes and we saw his dick.
So also that was like 10 episodes ago. Can you believe that? Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, Oswald, you do find clothes in your room. Most of your clothes are pretty much untouched.
All right, that's good.
If not smelling a little smoky.
That's fine.
A little bit passes. It's not too long after. Oswald, is there anything you want to do before River wakes up?
I don't know. I guess I'll just go sit with Shade and the professor. But like, okay. I'm gonna try to make it less noticeable that I'm sitting closer to Shade.
Okay.
But be really awkward about it.
So,
I love that
shoulder
for me.
blades, huh?
What what should I roll for awkward?
Roll a persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh god.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Ooh.
I literally get a +1 to sleight of hand.
Am I the one with the high sleight of hand here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only have a +3.
Oh
You
yeah,
know.
I'm a
Ooh.
Ooh.
3, and I got a 4 total.
yes.
You like sit in an office chair and like scoot away from the professor. You kick off from the ground a little too hard and like bump into Shade.
Oh. Sorry, it's the surgery. I'm still it's wearing off. Yeah. Cool. And I just go silent.
Shade like gives you a look like, what the fuck, man? And then just goes back to her worrying state. At some point, Remy, the professor will come over and help you with your map.
Okay.
And just kind of help you look to see like some exit points and some entrance points. And
Okay, and I'm also like trying to see if we can enter in from like the middle district, from the upper district, from the lower district. You know what I mean? Like any way that we could go in through the sewers, because we know one point of entry into the sewers would be in the lower district, but that might be a hike.
it's going to have to be the lower district. Those are the only entrance points into the sewers.
Okay, so then my thinking is that Remy's probably going to form some form of strategy around going in through Barney's joint.
Okay. Just a
Since
little
they
bit late.
Yeah, since they sort of know that area, kind of. They've been through it before.
Right. Okay. A little bit more time passes, and you guys hear, and River's privacy screen lowers. River gently wakes up from the anesthesia, and
Damn,
River, you also notice you're in scrubs now.
River's just like, how did this happen?
Fucking if I wasn't showing another fucking high chew right now.
Where did you get that?
I got a bag full of them.
It was like in a drawer in one of the desks in the
Oswald, you
lab.
just got a bag of holding with snacks?
What's a bag of holding?
Wait, are
Oswald
those
puts a finger. He's like,
I just
Wait, are
woke
those
up.
Rodney tattoos?
I found him in a room that was already burned down. As far as I'm concerned, they're mine now.
I found them under Hood's bed.
They were
We all know
actually stashed
before
under Rodney's bed.
We all know they hoard snacks.
But anyway,
People clothes. I don't.
as I'm trying to get this piece of shit candy down my fucking throat, which is harder than you think.
No, those things are literally rocks. I don't know what you're doing.
They taste good. I like green apple. I don't know what to tell you. Regardless, I woke up in a hospital gown too. It was weird. They said they needed to destroy my pants. So.
I look at the computer and go, perv.
All
We
right.
were operating on his testicles.
Perv!
You got shot in the dick, Oswald? I got shot 4 times. And
Yeah,
various
but did
different
you, I'm sorry, did you get shot in your ovaries? I don't want to hear it.
You didn't notice until you got back here though, right?
No, but adrenaline, you know?
Wait, wouldn't that hole have been bigger? Because you got shot when you were 16 feet tall.
No.
I don't think it would have been.
I'm trying to
I
think
feel
about this.
like his bullet wound would shrink with him.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Because
makes
it's
sense.
anatomical. Like, When I get bigger, everything about me gets bigger. When I get smaller, everything about me gets smaller. So,
Okay, I was just trying to make sure that we didn't actually have a bigger wound on our hands.
by that logic, if I got a cut on my arm, like a small cut on my arm when I was big, I wouldn't have an arm when I went back to.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. This part can be cut out. Don't mind Elena being stupid.
No, that's fine. But yeah. So I wanted a snack. Leave me alone.
What did I wake up to? What did? Where's Rodney? No, they're not back yet.
No, Rodney and Hood are just they're gone. We don't know where they went.
I don't
Still
like
trying
that.
to figure that out.
I'm not into that. I don't.
Do I have like a pocket map that I can just pull out like data and like show them? Or would they have to go to the room with the map?
Well, you guys are all in the same room.
Yeah, like would we have to leave the lab/med room to go to the room with the map, or would I have like a pocket map?
No, the map is in the lab.
Oh, the map is in the lab. Okay, I thought it was in like a different room. Sorry.
You know what I find interesting is the apartment's been on fire for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the emergency services? It's been 2 hours.
That is an excellent question.
There were like other fires, weren't there?
Yeah, but I would imagine that they would like split up, divide and conquer. And yes, I'm about to eat another high chip. Leave me alone.
Oh, I guarantee you that they have some people in evolution in the emergency services and told them like, yeah, we're on it, and then just never came.
Probably.
These people are more elusive than Jeanette.
Mm-hmm. Well, at this point, the fire is mostly out. It's just a little smoky, and the professor probably opened a few windows and kind of air the place out.
Okay, so I imagine that I pull up the map and show them specifically and explain to like everything that I like noticed while going through and investigating the map, and then I lead up and say, basically, the only point of entry that I can see that would be the easiest to find, and I look to River and say would be Barney's shop.
I wake up to. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I don't want to. Hey, bed, anesthesia me again.
I put my hand on the machine and I tell it no, or else you're gonna blow up.
I gently close River's eyes and go, "Good night, my sweet princess."
River,
I am sorry.
I am sorry, Miss Hadley. We cannot put you under anesthesia unless you are
why
in
do you
duress.
know my name? Why do you know? That's an invasion of privacy. Why do you know my name?
I like bop it, you know, when like a machine's acting up and you just sort of like bop it, and she goes, "That's River to you." I punch it again.
River's like, we need to talk about our friendship.
We do not have record of the name River. We have record of Joy Rivera Hadley.
Every single time that they say we do not have, like, you know, like if they're repeating it, I just keep bopping it every single time they say her name. So then I go, River, River.
I apologize.
Of course, Oswald's gonna speak up right now, and like he's gonna say, "Man, you guys are a joy to be around, huh?"
I'm sorry, Miss.
I'm sorry, Miss Lancaster. We cannot update the records unless Miss Hadley gives us permission.
I give 1,000-yard stare over to River like, come on.
I put my hand on the machine and I'm like, dude, just change her fucking name to River.
River's like, they are more into this than I am, and this is great. I trained them very well.
I am sorry, by my programming, we cannot update the record without the...
I'm gonna do a persuasion. What do I do? Persuasion or technology? I'm interested.
This is what we're doing.
I think we've said before technology, but this feels like a persuasion.
Yeah,
it was.
I got a 9 plus 6, so 15.
I'm sorry, it is against my programming to update records
I
without the express permission
of Miss Hadley.
River's
I bop it!
River's just looking at Remy and she goes, okay, Remy, thank you.
I'm fully taking my anger out on this machine and I'm just like shaking it like, it's River!
River's still on the machine. She goes, Remy, stop!
there's no logical reason for Remy to be this pissed at this machine, but she's taking out all of her anger on it, and this is the first time in a while since she can't fucking hit a dummy to save her life.
River rolls off the bed.
This is where I live now. I'm a floor urchin.
I am now a floor goblin.
River's natural state.
Yep.
Is on the floor.
So then, after Remy gets all of her anger out, she goes, and then smooths back her hair and goes, "So, any questions?"
I would like to change.
And I nicely hand over River a brand new tank top and a new pair of sweatpants because I got that ready for her.
That's so nice. However, River does not want sweatpants right now. And she takes the sweatpants and goes, "Thank you," and then goes back to our room because we're stuck together. And you see her come out with like dolphin shorts, like black dolphin shorts to match the black tank top. And she's just like, "All right, cool. I don't want to get shot again. That shit's not fun. I can't heal myself."
You can't heal yourself. Fascinating.
Not right now, Professor. Not right fucking now.
And begins to furiously write notes.
Wait, how is Shade right now, by the way?
Still worried.
Okay, but like health-wise.
She's a little tired, but right now she's like listening to Remy, and she listened to Remy's plan, just like, I'm ready to go.
Okay, is the professor gonna come with us? That's okay.
Oh yeah, the professor's going.
Okay.
All right, so we're all going this time. We're not just going the three of us, so one of us gets shot 4 times and the other one almost loses a nut.
Yeah. I make sure to, if possible, refill my canteen because I don't think I did when we left the farmhouse, and I pretty much used up all my water supply.
Okay. So you refill your canteen. The professor leaves his jacket behind, puts on side holsters, 2 pistols loaded, couple extra clips. He's ready to go.
Okay. So
I remember before I left the farmhouse, by the way, that
Yes.
I grabbed 3 evolution cloaks. Those are still in the back of the car, aren't they?
yeah. And maybe what we could do, this is above the table, maybe what we can do is we can dress like evolution people and then say that we captured the professor and Shade.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
Thinking with our heads.
Yeah. Like that could work, or if we don't think they're gonna want Shade and the professor, one of us could like switch out like whoever they think they would want the most. You know what I mean?
River, while they're like sitting there like discussing everything, River goes, "Does anyone know why they wanted Data in the first place? I feel like he's the second person in 24 hours that has just tried to just get Data. Do we know why they want Data?"
Remy says nothing.
Can I see if Remy
I tried to like have a stone face, but again, like with the smoke man, I have a feeling that like her eyes are betraying her.
Can I look over and see if Remy's like fidgeting or being weird?
Give me an opposing. River, give me an insight. Remy, give me a deception.
Okay. What's my deception? +4. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god, that's a 19 + 4. That's a 20 total.
I got a 17, so
Boom. Boom.
River, you don't notice. Remy, you're hiding your thoughts pretty well.
Okay.
The professor, however, clears his throat, and I have an idea as to why Jeanette wants him. Not evolution.
Why would Jeanette want him?
Yeah, it's my mistake. I tried to protect him as long as I could.
What does Data have that? I mean, he heals people and he's a baby. Like, what more can he do? Like, to have Jeanette go after him, that must mean he's pretty significant, right?
I discovered in my experiments with Data's DNA that his DNA could potentially lead to a cure, which we've been looking for, I don't know, 100 years. He could be the end to the mutations.
Oh. Does it have to do with his healing?
Growing big though.
Yeah, I kind of like being stretchy and having to heal you guys. Oh, speaking of being able to heal, I might have another ability, but she might have had an underlying condition, or that clone might have just been fucked up. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that.
They might have had an underlying condition.
In any case, as you heard from the other council members the other day, there are a few of us on the council who believe that a cure for mutations may not be the best option.
And
However,
this basically lines up with what what Smoke Man was telling me, right? As I look back over my notes.
You're the only one that calls him Smoke Man. Everyone else calls him the leader.
Because he legit went out in a poof of smoke. But
yeah,
this lines up, right?
the leader didn't really have all the details. He did tell you that Jeanette wanted him, and the leader wanted to protect him from Jeanette.
Yeah, and you basically said that he wanted Data because Data was the cure, and he did want to protect him from Jeanette. So, my, assumption as a player that he's using it to make sure that when they wipe out humans, quote unquote, without the mutation gene, that no one can become quote unquote regular. That's what I'm assuming. So as far as Remy's concerned, she knows he has basically no ill will towards Data. He does not want to hurt Data.
Well, do you want to share with the class or no?
Okay, so how long has Remy known this information? A week? 2 weeks?
It's been about a week and a half.
About a week and a half. Okay, because I know for time for us it's months, but in game it's been 3 fucking weeks.
It's been a month.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna tell them some things, but I'm not gonna tell them everything.
Okay.
I think
start talking.
Okay,
start talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off by saying, after I'm gonna interrupt you like I just did. Sorry, James. While the professor's talking, and I'm gonna say, I might know why they want Data.
How the fuck would you know?
And then you can see Remy starting to nervously fiddle with her hair that's in the braid, twisting it around her finger and all that other stuff. They kind of know that Data's the cure, and they don't want Jeanette to hurt him because they plan on killing everybody and making sure that everyone is going to be able to be a mutant because they want to extinguish the human race and only make sure that mutants are alive because they want everyone to be a god.
Okay, I got half of that, but how do you know this information? And also, how come you haven't told any of us?
I mean,
Shade and
the smoky guy can enter dreams or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Shade and the professor are both staring daggers at you right now.
And when he says it's not like he could come into dreams or anything, I have the biggest puppy dog-eyed look on my face looking at Oswald, and I go, wait.
River, she's like, fuck, he was in my dream. He was in your dream. Fuck. He was, that panic attack. Wait
a minute. Whoa, hold on a second here. Why are you two special? Why did you come into my dreams?
I think you know.
I'm feeling left out here.
I think, but he only lasted in mine for a second. He didn't talk to me. Apparently, he talked to the princess.
Yeah, but like, now I'm just left out. I'm sad.
Remy,
Uh-huh.
are you thinking about the dream right now?
I think she's thinking about it because it's been a while, so it's like flashes and stuff to her. Like she's remembering certain bits and points. Like, you know how whenever you come out of a dream, you remember certain parts of the dream, but not the dream entirely.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I have a feeling that one, she's thinking about like the flash of like him saying like, data is important. Data can save the world. We need data to be with us and not with Jeanette. Like, essentially like that little line, and then flashing to her being told that her powers are super real and have a lot of potential, him offering her freedom, and then the last like little thing that probably flashes in her mind is the line of him saying, your mom is alive.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
The professor stands up. And he looks at you with the biggest look of disappointment on his face. How long have you known that she's been alive?
I furiously fiddle with my braid and I just go, so how long has it been? Like a week and a half, you said?
About a week and a half.
I go, and you can tell that like her anxiety is shooting up.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can see how anxious she is right now? Because like I feel like River like is.
Oh, I feel like you don't need to do perception. I feel like Remy.
But here's the thing: River is a little bit more in tune with it than other people.
Yeah.
That's true.
Give me an insight check.
Well, while she's doing
that was a natural 20 with my baby.
While she's checking that, I want to see if I can sort of like sneakily unwrap another haiku and start chewing.
I love Oswald.
I love Oswald.
Give me a sleight. Give me a sleight of hand.
I love it.
Like this.
Why not a stealth check? I feel like that would work better.
Because sleight of hand is doing stuff with your hands and trying to.
Okay. That's a 5. I got a 6. 6 total.
I feel like
Crumple the wrapper.
He's this extra dimensional character who for some reason is a human but just has like dimension door pockets in his pants.
So yeah, like the professor is like on the verge of yelling at you, Remy. All you hear is the crumple of a wrapper.
Wait, hold on. I can do sound effects for this.
Remy?
I have a haiku wrapper right here. All you hear, you guys are talking to each other. River's trying to figure out what's going on underneath everything, and I'm over there just like.
That was actually very good ASMR.
That was the perfect.
I might just take that sound bite and just put it
into various parts where I was like, yeah, I'm opening up something. I'm just going to town.
So
Okay.
Shade just rolled a natural 20 to smack you upside your head.
Oh, come on.
All right. So, Remy, how are you like on the verge of a panic attack from this?
No,
Like,
I would say she's more on the verge of just like she's close to maybe having a panic attack if her dad starts to like yell at her, but I feel like she's like fighting back tears and she's trying so hard to push it down.
Okay, well, I got a natural 20 on my insight, so that's a 25.
Yeah, River definitely picks up on this.
Okay, so River will go up to right. She's not mad at Remy. Here's the thing. I'm going to say this right now. Remy doesn't know this. I'm going to say this as Allie. River is not mad at Remy because River would have done the same thing. River would have not said anything. So River goes up to Remy. She kind of just like puts a hand on the professor's chest because she can tell he's about to like start, and she can tell that Remy's about to have a panic attack, and she's just like, oh fuck no, we're not doing this right now. So she puts her hand on the professor's chest like, fucking stop, bro. And she like looks at Remy, and she goes to Remy and just hugs her because she knows that's what she fucking needs right now.
Remy, like, basically almost cries, but is, like, fighting it back so hard. That's so sweet. I'm crying.
The professor storms off. He walks away.
Oh, boy.
So then I imagine, like, at this point, while she's trying to calm down, she's basically telling the whole story, and I'll roleplay that. So I'm gonna, like, try
Please
to do
do.
my best. I'm gonna do my best to do like a
I'm
crying
holding
honey.
you, baby.
Okay, so like I imagine she's like, I'm so sorry, and she's like, he came to me in and she's like trying to remember the dreamscape, and
Honey, you need to calm down. Breathe, and you can talk. Okay, you can't. Okay.
Oswald hands over a Haichu.
River slaps the Haichu away from him and goes, not the fucking time.
I'm just trying to help. All right, I'm in the corner then.
Oswald comes through to the corner.
River's literally just holding her, and she's just like, no one is mad. No one. I'm not mad at you. No one is mad. We would have all done the same thing.
I imagine she like pushes River back a little bit, like, please give me space, like that sort of deal, because she gets claustrophobic. And so she's like, so he came in this place called the Dreamscape, and I look at Oswald and I go, it's not like he can come in at will. It's if your mind, I guess, is sort of fragile. Open, fragile to the opportunity. And it was like right after the stuff with Xander and Chaz and
right. I want to take note when she says Xander and Chaz, you see River flinch.
Mm-hmm.
And he mentioned something about Data being the cure to everything, and how they had this whole grand plan about, I guess, killing everybody. And they want to, and she's like racking her brain, like trying to remember the bits and pieces. And she goes like, and he said that he wanted me because I guess am special because no one else can have these. And she like flails her arms up, and all the water in the room goes up with her, because at this point she can control a decent amount of water, and then she flings it back into their little glasses and beakers and stuff, and she goes, no one else can do that. And he wanted me to bring Data, and I told him I'd think about it, because he said that if I gave him Data, they had my mom, and my mom was alive, and Data's the only person that can bring her back.
River like is sitting there with her. Like, I assume we're on the floor now because you're like, River is just like staring at her, like watching her talk, and she goes, hey, it's a big fucking deal, but we'll deal with it later. What you did, I'm pretty sure everybody else would do here. I don't think any of us could have the strength to say anything, especially when Data was so fucking important, and everyone seemed to not tell us. By the way, how come our villain character who's trying to just destroy the city is telling us that data is important and no one thought about it? Cool. Thanks,
Oswald
guys.
kind of speaks up from his corner, and he's like, "Well, what? I don't know if evolution's the one that wants data, though.
I think
They're not scientifical. Like that's not a word, but you get what I mean.
that's
They're
a
not
very good word.
scientific. Like fucking whatever your aunt or whoever the fuck that was.
So you said that they don't want to hurt Data.
No, they just want to protect him from Jeanette because I guess some code or something is written in his DNA with the mutation and everything, and this has never been seen in our science before because, again, no one's really ever come up with data-specific gene before.
Can I suggest something, and you guys are probably not going to like it?
I mean, sure.
Let's just go there and talk to them. Because we could all work together to keep Data safe if we have to.
You mean
That's
talk to evolution?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, they're like us. They're mutants. Sure, some of them are a little more power hungry than others, but aren't normal humans like that too? Like, some normal humans are more power hungry than others.
Yeah, I seem to remember there was a guy back in the day. He didn't do very well with, doing things for the
We're not
country.
getting political. We're not getting political right now. But
You can remove that. I just wanted to make a Cheeto joke.
I know you did. I knew what was coming.
I thought Hitler.
I thought Hitler
Oh,
too.
well. Are they different?
Not very
Yeah,
much.
one was German.
Oh, yeah, that's the difference right
So let's just go there and talk to them. And if they don't want to talk and they want to fight, they're going to get fucked.
I would like to see if, my parents actually survived that thing, because even though I kind of hate them for leaving, they're still my parents.
I don't
And
think they had a choice, Oswald.
What?
I don't think they had a choice.
Well, yeah, they're brainwashed. There's nothing they can do against that.
Would Remy remember if Smoke Man was alluding to if no one joined up with our cause or anything, we'd kill them, mutants included?
No, he didn't.
No. Okay. Because I know.
As far as you can remember, he was very civil about it. And he was very. He wanted more people on to join his cause. He didn't want to hurt any of you.
Yeah. So I was just trying to remember if he's because I think I did an insight check, and as far as I could tell, he was telling the truth and he was sincere. So I definitely didn't get oh yeah, and if you decide to not join us, we're gonna kill y'all.
Not as far as you can remember.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I was gonna have Oswald say something along the lines of well, if he wanted to kill us, he would have killed it. He would have done it already.
Yeah, definitely has the power to.
Yeah. I mean, literally, he can enter our brains if, we're open to it, so.
Yeah.
Don't have a panic attack. He will come.
Telling me not to have a panic attack is gonna give me a fucking panic attack. What's wrong with you?
Have fun meeting him.
The one thing that Remy does omit is the fact that he offered her, getting the cure as, her reward for bringing in Data, as, getting absolute freedom.
And that's fine. I didn't expect you to say that. You said more than River expected.
Yeah. So, she doesn't say that, but, if she's also sort of hoping that her dad didn't sort of like get wind of that. It was like her having like animosity towards her dad for like having not the kind of freedom that she wanted as a kid, and like the no freedom of like being a mutant and like all this other stuff. So like she just sort of wants to keep that to herself.
Right.
That's fair.
One thing I do want to note, Allie,
Yes.
River doesn't know this, but I'm going to let you know.
Okay.
River can heal Remy now.
I'm crying. We did it. We did it, baby. We're in the.
We finally done it. End the podcast now.
We're all fighting. It's not going to work again.
Roll the credits.
Mm-hmm.
End of podcast. Good game, guys. See ya.
Good game. GG, guys. Okay, so what are we playing next?
We got two girls to be friends. Let's go.
Woo! And friendship was the last treasure they needed to kill the dragon. The end.
Meanwhile, the city's burning around them. They're just walking off to the distance.
It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine.
All right. So, what are you guys doing?
River's just gonna look at everyone and be like, am I gonna be the one to get Daddy Lancaster, or are we gonna leave without him?
I honestly feel like Remy should do it because that's a them thing. Like, I don't want to get in the middle of that, and I look at Remy and I'm like, sorry, I just, that's you guys. You gotta deal with that, not us.
I don't want her to get almost into another panic attack, and that's my fear.
No, here's the thing, guys. Above the table, Elena doesn't want Papa Lancaster to come. Because she doesn't want him to, like, not have his head in the game and make a deal with the devil.
That's fair.
James will probably have him show up halfway through the battle anyway as like a Deus Ex Machina or some shit.
Yes, but I also want her to try to talk to him, but I have a feeling he definitely doesn't want to talk to her. I don't even know where he is right now. I don't even know if he's still in this joint.
So are we going to just leave without him? Because I don't.
We should leave it now.
Yeah, I think if anything, I'm going to try to find where he is, and I'm just going to, like, if he's in the apartment or on, like, I guess, like, the helipad area you said it was, James?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to, like, say, like, along the lines of, like, if she finds him, like, hey, we're going to leave. If you're coming with, we're leaving now. If not, that's okay. I understand you're mad at me, blah, 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 but we'll go play that out and find out.
So, Remy, you do find Professor Lancaster. He is out on the landing pad, just leaning against the speeder, and he's just waiting.
Jump, Papa. Don't jump, Papa.
I hate you.
Listen, we're all thinking it.
I wasn't.
He just found out his wife is alive. Of course he wouldn't want to, like, go jump off a cliff. Who would?
Yeah, he's, like, jaw set, arms crossed, just leaning against the speeder, just like, I'm ready to go.
Okay, so imagine she's, like, a 5-year-old who just got caught doing something really bad, like drawing on the walls with crayon, as an example. And so she, like, has, like, her feet on the floor. She has her hands, like, at her sides, and she's, like, kicking rocks. And she's like, we're ready to go. I know you're mad, but listen, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to make it seem like I was thinking about doing it.
I'm not mad at you, Remy. To be honest, I would have done the same.
Sure seems like you're mad.
Oh, I'm mad.
She's like mumbling that.
Oh, I'm mad. I'm gonna kill this guy.
in my mind, it's just like, murder high five!
Oh, do you want to know what I just did? Because I know we pictured Professor as Owen Wilson. My immediate thought was, is it hot in here? Is it just him? I was like, what?
So, like, immediately after he says that, like, Remy, like, immediately, like, that dark little, like, voice in the back of her head's like saying, not if I kill him first. So, like, that, like, naughty little thought that, like, you know, the thoughts of when you're driving of, like, oh, what would happen if I just decided to ram that person walking on the street? What would happen?
I love those thoughts.
Yeah,
I love
so,
those
like,
invasive thoughts.
So, like, those, like, weird, random, evasive thoughts, but, like, this one is really loud, and her, like, thinking about actually, like, plotting to murder someone. Because, like, all the other times it's been, like, in self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
Can River come out and see them? Because she kind of wants to tell the professor what she wants to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Oswald would be behind.
Because I don't want to go in there guns blazing. I'm not in the mood.
Mm-hmm. So you both come out. Shade follows behind you guys.
I was gonna say, Oswald, before he comes out, he's gonna check on Shade and be like, "You doing any better?"
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
okay.
I give her a tiny little hug.
She hugs you back.
Oh. I imagine as you guys come out, you see, like, Papa Lancaster outside and Remy's sort of, like, sitting in there like a kid who's, like, being told, like, you're supposed to come home. You weren't supposed to come to this sleepover. And she's like, oh my gosh. And you're just, like, she's, like, sitting in the car. Like a sad child.
River's like, Oswald, you didn't hurt the car. Thank you. It looks great.
I was not paying attention the entire time I was driving. So.
It's like you rolled a 23 on a vehicles check. I love it.
I don't even know what that means. God?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys walk out. You see Remy, like, huddled in the car. You see the professor still, like, jaw set, arms crossed, hair blowing in the wind from you guys being up in the air.
God, my dad
And
is hot.
he's just looking off in the middle distance, just, yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy.
River's like, hey man, you look real murdery, and we have a plan that doesn't involve murder, so could you just simmer down for, like, a touch?
Yeah, we kind of just want to talk to the guy before, you know, we decide to kill him, so hold back for, like, a few minutes, and then if we decide we kill him, have at it.
Go for it, my dude.
Stop it.
However, we do want to have a small chit-chat with him, and he might give you back your wife.
You realize
I don't know if he's the one that has her, to be fair.
You realize you're talking about the guy who tortured me for 2 days, nearly killed me in front of a stadium full of his followers.
Yes, but
And now I find out
Your
that he's
daughter
holding
drowned
my
like
wife.
half of them.
okay, but here's the thing. You also, I'm assuming because this whole data thing, this has to do with him. So, I'm assuming you were the first one to get to data, and they didn't like that very much, and you are very bad at explaining yourself. As we see with the entire fact of, we didn't know data was important until this moment when we known y'all for a month and a half.
That's when Shade pops in and just, I didn't know either.
Shay didn't know, and she's basically your daughter. What the fuck, man?
It was for Data's protection.
Yeah,
I kind of can't blame him. I mean, you know.
I can blame you a little bit. I can blame you.
Yeah, they're like a little bit, but I'm not gonna fucking vilify you. Like I'm not gonna put you on a cross.
I might. I have anger issues.
I know you have anger issues.
I will flip this car.
Can you? I don't really think you can. You don't got strength.
No, but I feel like if I, like, wrap my arms around it like a noodle, I could get the leverage and just go, whoop.
Can we test this theory? I'm curious.
Guys, not the time.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
We are like this in stressful situations. Sorry.
Remy politely honks the horn like a little beep.
River goes, I'm coming. I'm better, so I can zoom now.
But I thought I
Well,
was
I guess-
zooming.
Shade. I can't say you can sit in my lap because that's very dangerous. If you sit in the front
That's
seat, I will. If you sit in the front seat, I will hold your hand while I drive.
I'm already in the front seat.
Sit on Remy.
We should have enough room in the car for 5 people.
You act like girls aren't all girlfriends together when they're friends. This is
fair.
what we do. This is the shit we do. This is the shit we
That's
pull.
Can concur.
The professor just sighs and just gets in the car.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go.
Shade gets in the back seat. Assuming because she's probably the smallest one, she's gonna take the middle seat.
River extends her hand back so she can hold Shade's hand while she drives.
Shade holds your hand and does something she's been wanting to do since she met you.
Oh no.
Squeezes your hand to see if it squeezes like a stress ball.
Ah!
It does.
Oh, River's just like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know it did that. That's cool.
It's a weird sensation, but
Excellent.
I am multi-purpose. I see. That is great.
Okay,
Oswald,
Shade.
if you're looking at Shade, you see a slight smile on her face as she just squeezes River's hand.
I just kind of like chuckle and shake my head. I'm like, oh boy, I would have done the same thing.
River's like, I would give you my other hand, but it's on the wheel.
I mean, you can drive with your knees.
No, I can't. I
Just
am
wrap your legs around the steering wheel and use that. That's not that hard.
Oswald. I am 5'2".
Yeah. And?
I feel like we had this conversation before. Why does this feel like deja vu?
I don't know. We probably have at some point, but I haven't been paying attention.
We've been at this for 5 months. Of course we've said this.
Anywho.
Let's get going.
Okay,
So,
James, before
yes.
we head off, I do have a question.
Yes.
So this is just for my knowledge, not for Remy's. For the shape shift,
Mhm.
can I transform at will? Like if she thought about it, or would I have to? Because I think the last time I touched Carvin and that allowed me to transform. So would it have to be like Mystique almost in a way, and I can transform into anybody that I've touched? Or could I just be looking at them?
It's a sight thing.
It's a sight thing. Okay, so as long as they're within my line of sight, I can turn into them. Okay.
As
I'm
long
going
as
to
you- Not necessarily. As long as you can visualize them, you can transform.
Perfect. I'm gonna make that as a note.
Mhm.
You can't do it yet, though. You can only
No.
do it at random moments.
No. I figured because I sort of have a plan if things do go south.
They're gonna go south. James has planned so many, so many things.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
the finale. So,
But
we're in the end game now.
Oh God.
please don't. The last time happened,
you back to me?
the last time that happened, I Love You 3000 was a thing, and I wasn't ready for it.
Okay. So River, you zoom through the city.
I like that you don't even have me do vehicle checks now because my vehicle's at a 9 and you're like, fuck it.
It's just so ungodly high. It's like you're a level 20 vehicles person in D&D.
So yeah, you zoom through the city, heading toward Barney's Market. Everyone give me a perception check.
The fuck you doing?
I rolled a 3 and got a 16 total.
What the fuck is your perception? I don't understand the math. Jesus. I got a 12 plus 4. I got an 82.
Oh, what?
Jesus.
That's
That's not how math works.
Well, apparently that's how it works for Kyle, so that's what I'm throwing out there now.
You realize I have a plus 13 to my fucking perception, right?
Yes, and basically, even if you rolled a fucking nat 1, it would still be a 14. There is no way for you to lose.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, in our D&D campaign, I couldn't perceive shit, so I made sure that wasn't a problem.
There's no point at you rolling perception and disadvantage because it just gets better.
Not necessarily because
I'm gonna test the theory.
can
I'm
still
gonna
fail.
test the theory. I'm gonna roll a second time as if it were disadvantage and see what happens. Oh, okay.
God!
I got a 13. Or I got a 13. So 6.
Hi, River here. I got a 27.
Okay.
I got a 16 total. Jesus fuck.
So all of you guys do notice the other 2 plumes of smoke. The one in the upper district is coming from the council chambers. River, you're really the only one who would be able to tell that.
Riverwood?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not necessarily flying up that way, but you can tell.
Oh.
But as you guys get closer, all of you guys notice that the crossroads is the other plume of smoke.
Ooh. So they hit the doesn't really.
They're trying to tell us something. They're trying to tell us something.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we already fucked up the crossroads, right? So, I mean,
No.
that doesn't really matter.
No, we fucked up Xander.
No, we fucked
but
up
Xander's in the crossroads, right?
No, but we fucked up the cars. We didn't fuck up the actual crossroad.
Ah, well,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
fucked up
it's all-
him and his gang because he no longer was able to mind control them.
I guess this was insult to injury then.
Yeah, I think
I
don't
feel
know.
like they're trying to talk to all of us, and this is the way of doing it.
But like, what
Okay, well,
what's the
message received.
significance? What's the significance of the council chambers though? Like, none of us really
Look at your
cared about the
father. Look at your father. Your father was a part of the council.
Okay. I'm not seeing the message as Elena, so there. Elena's not that perceptive.
James, am I picking up what you're putting down, yay or nay?
You're on the right track, but you're not at the right destination yet.
All right, cool, awesome.
That's a t-shirt now.
What?
You're on the right track, but not at the destination.
I'm just trying to figure out who else is a part of the council that would have any significance to us other than Jeanette.
Don't worry
Who
about
gave you guys the mission?
Oh, fuck the general.
Yep.
Anyway, you guys are. River, are you parking right by Barney's Market?
Yeah.
Okay.
River's not trying to hide at this point. They already know we're on our way.
Yeah.
Might make more work.
As you approach, the market looks like it hasn't been touched since you guys were there.
Mhm.
It was cleaned up a little bit to make it less gruesome.
Yeah.
The windows are mostly boarded up. There is ESF security tape on the door. Basically, crime scene, do not cross.
Okay. We're going to cross it.
I've never run for rules and then I just walk. Do I still have my hammer?
Yes.
All right. No, actually, I'd put the shield out and I try to be a cool guy and cut the tape with the shield.
River's just watching him do this. She's like, why? Why are we doing this?
Like you reach out, slice the tape. It's not that hard.
Very good. I retract the shield and I'm just like, I look over my shoulder and I'm like, let's go.
Is there like a camera system that's like watching or anything?
In the lower district? God, no.
Yeah. Are we seriously asking if there's a camera system in the lower district?
The only reason I was asking is because it was like under security crime scene area, so that if they installed one.
Do we think the police care about the lower district?
No, not all that much, but also they took the time to put up the tape, so.
Yeah. The door is locked.
Can I Jimmy rig it open?
You can. Shade also pulls out her lockpicking kit.
I also hold up my hammer because I have a giant fucking hammer.
Are all of the windows boarded up?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, I'm going to pull a real Elena and just take a rock and throw a rock through a window.
River, like, opens up the, like, she kind of does, like, the Will Smith thing, but with the door to Shade, and she goes, come on, baby, I need you to open this for me.
I also, again, hold up the hammer, and I'm like, you wanna hit the door with the hammer?
It's like, I just want to watch Shade do this, really.
Yeah, but hitting the door with the you know what? All right, go. You do it, Shade. Go.
Oh shit! Where's that going?
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's a 27.
Woo!
She cracks her knuckles, rolls out her kit, picks up 2 pieces and like an electronic scanner, fiddles with it for a while. It takes her all of about. Actually, she looks up at you, River.
Mm-hmm.
Time me.
River's like, all right. She's like, oh, wait, I don't.
27 seconds.
No, when she said time me, River goes, all right. I don't have my communicator. I can't.
Can you count?
How? Okay, fine.
Am I right? Did it take her all of 27 seconds?
Yeah, Shade does it in 17 seconds flat.
Damn.
River just looks at her and goes, damn, that was hot. Do it again for me, baby.
Oswald, under his breath, hoping that nobody can hear, but probably a little too loud, is like, I think I'm actually attracted to her. What?
Like watching the entire process. You watch as she like puts in like her lockpick, starts fiddling around with it in one hand, the other hand just entering in things in the scanner, like different numbers and things, and you see a green light on the door and a green light on the scanner, and the door pops open. All of that in like 17 seconds. She says,
yeah, Oswald's just staring, and he's like, I might be attracted to Jade. Cool.
She stands up, packs up her pack, and just, I'm a little rusty.
River just looks at her and goes, do that again for me, baby. Like, she just says it and she doesn't even care. This is how girls are with their friends. If you boys don't understand, well, Elena can confirm this is how we are.
Yeah. Shade gives you like a kissy face and walks in. Walks in.
River walks in. She's just like hoping it isn't as gruesome as she thinks it's going to be when they walk in.
It's not. It's Barney's. Yeah, Barney is not there.
Obviously.
The blood has been mostly cleaned. But the shelves are still like the shop looks like a fight happened here.
Oswald, I swear to God, if you ask if there's Doritos on the floor, I'm going to fucking kick you.
No, I'm not gonna. Why would I do that? I fiddle around in my pockets for a second. I'll pull out a bag of Doritos.
How?
I come prepared. I put them back in my pocket.
The infinite pocket of snacks.
So, you guys remember the way down.
Mm-hmm.
The door is propped open, and you guys head down the familiar path down to the sewers. Shade follows you guys because she, out of everybody here, is the only one who doesn't know where she's going.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys head to the amphitheater,
Mm-hmm.
which is empty.
Mm-hmm.
Remy,
Okay. Yes.
since you were the one who was looking at the map,
Mm-hmm.
you do know that there's like several passages that lead outward from the makeshift amphitheater.
Okay.
You would know the direction that you guys need to go.
Okay, so I point in that direction, say, like, I'll go that way, and then I just keep walking.
Okay. Is Remy in the lead right now?
I would,
I would say.
assume so.
Okay. All right.
I imagine it would be Remy, the professor, River, Shade, Oswald.
Okay. You guys follow a path, and you guys seem to be walking for hours. Like, it is a
Oh,
long
God.
trek.
Jesus Christ. James.
And you all do seem to be descending downward.
Into madness.
Yeah, that too. But it is. But you guys are like, you feel like pressure as you guys are descending further and further into the earth.
Would this be like, with how Eden is made? So would this be like, sort of like the ground, and then you know how like certain cities are built on top of other cities, but they don't really know it? You know, how when a city is like almost like decrepit and destroyed, and then land goes over on top of it, and then a new city's built on top of it? Is it like that with Eden? Because I would assume that no one's really been under what we're assuming is where Eden is, places like futuristic Oklahoma City, right? So would there be like Oklahoma City remains underneath?
I would assume so. I would feel like that would be kind of like fossils.
Yeah, I wanted to like ask.
Seattle has the remains of the city that was here before that burned down underground.
Yeah.
They built
Yeah,
on top of it.
That's what I wanted to ask is like, did they build Eden on top of the city that was here before the nuclear attack?
It's funny you should say that.
Oh, God.
We're going to
So
see dead bodies.
So after you guys get, after what feels like a couple hours of walking, you guys, excuse me, you guys find what looks to be a passage that is kind of blown. You find a hole in the wall, basically, that looks like it was done with explosives, a heavy amount of explosives.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a earthen tunnel. And, like, there is no doubt in your minds this is the way to go.
Okay, so then sort of
Am I
that way.
the only one thinking secret tunnel? Because
The whole time we've been going down here, I've been singing it softly in my head. Secret tunnel. through the mountains.
You head through the tunnel. You head through the tunnel, and it's not long before the tunnel opens up, and you see a cavern. Almost looks man-made, and you do see the remnants of what looks to be a city.
Any identifying features, James, to let us know what city this was? As just us. Like, our fan theory is that this is Oklahoma City, but I've also been, like, secretly, even though I know technically the city isn't landlocked, I've been thinking it's Chicago. Because what if during the nuclear apocalypse, the water in Chicago just went completely dry, and all the lakes around there went completely dry? You know what I mean? Like, poof, just evaporated. That's my fan theory, that we're in, like, futuristic Chicago.
Actually, what you guys see is the remnants of a very futuristic city.
What?
It's another city on a city.
Welcome to Old
That's the
Eden.
city above the shitty city.
Oh no. The old Eden. All right, cool. Let's go. I'm tired of asking questions. I want to go.
Okay, then I'll ask. We'll talk about this after we're done recording and everything. I have so many questions.
Mhm. So, you guys make your way down. It's not very far. It's a very low cavern, but it is a sprawling. It's a sprawling, like, cityscape of decrepit buildings, and you guys can see glimpses of, like, old technology and things as you guys head through. And as you guys make your way through, you do start hearing voices. What
Can
are you
River
guys doing?
whistle? River whistles really loud.
I immediately cover her fucking mouth.
Why? We want to talk to them.
Yes!
They know we're here. They're aware that
don't
we're
want
here.
to alert them in case they want to kill us.
The voices stop.
Good.
Oh, fuck.
Two cloaked figures come out a couple minutes later.
River shows peace signs. Hey.
We've been expecting you.
Yeah, we know.
I need all of you to make me a will save.
Oh, fuck!
This is why we should have snuck up.
I got a 23. I don't know why all of you cracking.
I got a 20. So
I got an 11 plus 6, 17. That better be the DC I need to save.
Mhm.
Oh, God.
James, I hate when you're like this. Why can't you give me what I want, James? I don't ask for much.
You asked for a lot.
I just want my mom to be alive. For me to have a great love triangle and end up with Hood in the end. And fucking great superpowers. I've got one of those, James. Why can't you let me have them all?
One Remy hasn't made any moves toward him.
Yes,
And
this
two.
is Elena's one. This is Elena's wants and needs.
And two, you start to feel a little tired. Like, all of a sudden, Remy, you start feeling a little sleepy. Like, you blame it on the long trek.
I'm
You
gonna
blame
take
it
a
on
nap.
the walk.
I'm gonna take a
You-
nap right here. Good night.
can I like try to snap her out of it?
I don't think we noticed.
I begin to start like curling up, like starting to like get low to the floor and wanting to curl up into a ball and take a
It's-
nap on the floor.
I feel like it's not that intense.
It's not that intense. It's very subtle. You feel a little fatigued.
I feel sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
I is sleepy girl.
Can River just look at them and be like, we want to talk? That's all we want to do.
Our leader is waiting.
Cool. Take us to your leader.
Shade face palms.
Like, ah! Froggy Remy. You're gonna meet a fun character.
The two cloaked figures turn and start walking. I assume you guys follow.
Yeah.
Don't walk anymore.
Stop whining.
Remy, you're feeling a little bit like your legs are a little heavy. Like you don't want to move anymore. You don't want to walk anymore. You're tired.
So tired.
Carry Remy.
No! I don't want to be carried. I don't want to walk anymore.
Remy, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to deal with you as toddler right now.
I stomp my feet. I don't want to walk anymore.
River just ignores her and continues walking like a mother in a store where they're just like, fine, I'm leaving you here.
I plop myself down on the floor.
The Professor Fireman carries you.
I sit there and I'm like, no! I don't want to walk. And I'm like,
it was supposed
to wreck, and I'm like hitting his back, and I'm like, oh my god!
You're not walking, Remy. I'm carrying you.
I have a feeling like just because of how sleepy she is, she's like full on, like it's affecting like how she thinks. So like this isn't 21-year-old Remy. This is 6-year-old Remy.
Oh
no. You're not that tired. You're just a little drowsy. You're a little fatigued.
Yeah,
Remy's the drama queen.
Elena's a drama queen. Elena's a drama queen. Let's be real. Let me act this out how I want to, James. You told me I'm tired. I'm playing the bit.
Mechanically, you're moving at half speed.
Okay. And I'm like, fine. I'll walk.
The professor puts you down. If you keep walking, I'll give you a cookie.
I look for the cookie.
Is it one of River's? If it's not, I don't care.
The professor reaches over. The professor reaches over to Oswald, puts his hand on his shoulder. Oswald, do not move.
Give me a cookie.
Reaches into your pocket and pulls out an Oreo.
Remy's like eyes glitter anime style. Cookie.
I am so over this bit.
I pull out a chocolate chip and I look at the professor. I'm like, you sure she didn't want this?
I goblin snatch that chocolate chip cookie.
Anywho, you guys keep walking.
Yeah, now I'm okay now that I'm nibbling on this cookie. That was a fun little bit, guys.
Cool, we're about to die.
I look at the professor and I'm like, if you need chips or anything, I pull out like 4 or 5 bags of chips. Like, I pull out Doritos, Lay's, Cheetos, Fritos. I'm like, I got a variety if he needs it.
This brings out infamously. I have a friend who's been investigating the whole pocket dimension thing. I wonder if you have one.
All I know is I have pockets. I don't know about dimensions.
In every pair of pants.
Can this just be, and like, please leave this in. Can this just be like an unspoken superpower?
Can this please be an uncanon fourth power for Oswald.
Just
No,
just
it'll be totally canon. A totally canon power that, like, nobody cares about.
Yeah, just a power we don't speak of, hence why I said uncanon. It's canon, but it's like we just don't really write it down.
Right.
wink, nudge, nudge. But anyway, back to the point. You guys follow the hooded figures, and they lead you to what was probably like a town square. You guys see like a broken down fountain. Buildings look to be like storefronts surrounding the town square. You guys also notice you guys are kind of toward the back of the cave wall, and it looks like there was a cave in at some point. You guys are surrounded by black cloaks.
River's just like, so is this just like a fun party trick, or like what's going on? We don't want to fight you. We've already said that.
The leader comes out, standing by where the rock slide is. Well. Seems like you got my message.
You know, I'm kind of surprised you didn't, like, poof into the room. You just kind of walked in. That's kind of boring
Yeah,
for somebody.
That was really anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's kind of boring for somebody with smoke powers. How about you go out and then poof back in, and then I'll be like, whoa, there he is. He's surprised.
We'll applaud and everything.
Yeah.
There's the ambiance. There's more ambiance when we had that whole amphitheater. You're about to kill my dad. Oh, look at me. Look at who's traitor to the race. Oh, no. And then I flooded the joint.
I give her another cookie to shut her up.
Like I said,
The leader.
Remy is a catch.
The leader fades to smoke.
Yeah, bullying.
Oswald, I need you to give me a perception check.
Oh, fuck.
That's a 23 total.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forget. His perception's broken.
No, I
You
rolled
feel-
a 10. I mean,
You feel a chill, and you kind of notice it before he does it, as like the area around you just kind of dropped like 10 degrees
yeah.
as he appears beside you and just caresses your cheek.
Oh, that's gross.
Can I just, like, fist bump him and be like, now that's an entrance. I'm...
River's clapping. River's clapping behind him like, yeah.
Can I really fist bump him? Like...
I have like half a cookie in my mouth, and I'm just like, bah, 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 bah.
Why is this man dealing with us?
Why hasn't he killed us?
He does leave you hanging, Oswald.
We kill him.
No.
And he just walks out in front of you guys.
I just say, you didn't even take me to dinner after you did that? Like, come on, man.
I'm sorry, you're just not my type.
You know, I respect that. You know, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I can't be everyone's type, right?
No, but you're definitely shades. Anyways,
Shade turns a little pink.
I turn around to Shade and I wink, but like with both eyes because I'm bad.
Did you just blink at me? Never mind. Not the time.
No, I was trying to wink. Nah, you know what? Never mind.
they're in a love thing. We have a few questions, and we're hoping you could answer them.
Can your guys back up a few feet though? Like, I don't mind you breathing down my neck, but them.
Yeah, can you make them like it's a little claustrophobic in here? Can we just?
We're literally not here to fight you. We just want to talk.
Yeah, we really don't. Carbon. She shot me 4 times. Not cool, man. Should really teach them not to do that.
Shot me in the balls. That was fun.
Yeah.
I was fine.
Eat your
You
cookie.
see, You see him cringe a little bit at the mention of you being shot in the balls.
Yeah. At least we know he's human, to
Like
a
that.
extent.
That man reflex of every time you see the hit in the balls, it's just cringe a little bit and just yeah.
Literally just like, she was a little bit of a cunt, not gonna lie. Yeah. Wouldn't suggest her. I strangled her again, so that's 2 of them that I've strangled. So can we just
don't mention the people that you've killed?
I
River.
don't.
Let's
I don't
not do that.
Here's the thing. I don't think he gives a shit. Do you give a shit?
I do care about the people in my organization.
Yeah, see? Let's not provoke him when we're just here to talk.
Well, Carbon shot him in the ball. If he wonders why one of them is dead, I might as well just let him know.
Fair enough.
I do appreciate the courtesy.
For the record, I wasn't trying to kill anybody until she shot me, so...
For the record, I also wasn't trying to kill her until she shot me. I wanted to talk.
I wanted to shoot her in the pit.
At least she... See?
How is it that Remy's the one that wants to kill everybody? Anyway.
I don't know.
We'll unpack
I look at the guy, I get up right in his face, and I caress his cheek. What kind of information you got for us, poofy boy?
Russo's like, we're gonna get more obnoxious the longer we're here.
Yes. What questions do you have? He looks you like dead in the eyes.
You hear River quietly just go, kiss.
I give him a little peck on the cheek and I walk away.
I love this.
You said you had some...
flirts with him.
You said you had some questions.
I do have one. Yes. Were you the ones that raided our place and set it on fire?
That's not cool.
Well, gotta know. It was either you or it was her bitch of an aunt.
Oh, I fucking hate Jeanette.
Yeah.
You hear Remy pipe up from her cookie. Not my aunt.
That we agree on.
Well, you gotta find common ground somewhere. So was it you or no?
Everyone give me a will save.
Oh, God. Again?
Hey, I got a 23 that time, so I'll take it.
I got another, what did I get last time? 24, 23, 23. I got another 23.
15 plus 6. 21.
Okay.
Do I feel sleepy?
Remy, you still feel a little sleepy.
Yeah.
I may as well answer honestly. You came all the way to see me after all.
Yeah, that was
we came here literally for information. The only one who wants to kill you is the professor, and we're holding him back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Understandable. Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay. You could just send us a letter, right? Or pop into one of our heads. I'm mad that you haven't popped into my head, by the way. I'm mad.
Yeah, you were in mine for a second, right? You saw that shit go down? That's cool.
Oh, I've entered your head multiple times.
Multiple? Ooh, okay. I've had some dreams you've watched.
I've actually entered all of your dreams.
Yeah, but why haven't I seen you then?
I have a main question. Sorry, Oswald.
No, you're good. My question was more of a surface level thing. It didn't matter.
Where's my boyfriend?
And for that matter, the limited one.
Everything in due time.
Not everything in due time. I need him. And you've been in my head, so you know I need him. We're not here to fight. We just want to talk, man. And I do a lot better talking when I have him, because he grounds me.
Well, I have to have one.
I hold out the different bags of chips to the poofy boy. You want anything?
Maybe we could be allies. Maybe you could give him back his wife and we could be cool.
That's unhealthy.
Unhealthy? Everybody's got to get a bag of chips every now and then. Come on. I even got Fritos in here. Like, who doesn't like Fritos?
Oswald, give it to one of the mutants. They probably haven't had nice food in a while.
Yeah, that's fair. I just tossed the bags into the air.
Food.
None of them react. The chips just fall to the ground.
That's upsetting.
What a
You guys
waste.
suck when you're mind controlled.
Yeah. Really.
But anyway, yeah. So 1, where's the speedy boy and the rangy boy? 2, yeah, can you help us against Jeanette or something like that? I don't know. 3, are you
She
actually as big of a cunt as, we think you are? Or what's
Don't
going on
say
with that?
shit like that. Actually, no. Yeah, you probably are pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, I think Xander had like a thing that he's dead now, by the way. I think Xander had a thing where he could control me at some point. So I think I'm pretty strong against it now. So if you're trying to do that to me right now, that's really funny. I'm sorry.
I look at River and I'm like, can we let him respond, please?
No, we're obnoxious.
I know, but chill out for half second so he can
All
fucking respond. Jesus.
Well, I can't give away my 1 bargaining chip right now.
What do you need a bargain? What do you want? You have data.
Well, it's either him or Jeanette.
I'm pretty sure it's him. I would much rather it be him than Jeanette. I really don't want Jeanette to have data.
That's fair.
What I want is you 3 out of my way.
What are you trying to do anyway?
Yeah, for why?
What I want is simple.
Uh-huh.
Freedom.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean, I wouldn't say that we're not fighting for the same thing. I mean, to be fair, we are mutants fighting against non-mutants, so kind of common goal. We're just doing it a little less murdery, except for River.
Hey, Remy at this point I think has killed more people than me.
She did drown a lot of people, yes, I do remember that.
Doing a running tally inside of Remy's head. She was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the house, 1 on the roof, dinner chest, inside her head, just doing all the math.
Speaking of, how was the task that I assigned you, Miss Lancaster?
We know about it, it's fine.
You can just say it. Yeah.
It's chill.
He's just looking at Remy.
Well, again, Remy is like a child who is 6 years old and is in the principal's office for the first time.
Remy, just tell him.
Her confidence is shot.
If you tell him, I'll give you another cookie. In fact, I'll give you a whole sleeve of Oreos if you tell him.
I think he has my cookies in his snack pockets, which is very impressive.
Okay. I don't know, Jay, is he asking how'd it go with trying to get data away and whatever? Is that what he means?
What do you think?
That's what I think, because that was the only task he gave me.
Then answer as Remy would.
Okay, well, I don't know, you tell me. You gave me 0 directions and absolutely no time to tell you, yeah, this is what I want to do, or no, this is not what I want to do.
To be honest, we did have no time. I think Remy, you said it was the day after Xander, or that night. Yeah, robots almost immediately. Just killer robots.
Yeah, but that's on Jeanette. That's not on this guy.
No, I'm saying that's what happened. Killer robots.
Yeah.
And we had to protect data because the robots wanted data. So
Well, I believe my instructions were quite clear. And I'm a busy man. I cannot wait forever.
I mean, technically, I did move Data. We moved to a different place and you did nothing.
Well, he set it on fire and knocked two of them out.
I'm
No,
all
I'm
about
talking
chaos.
about the warehouse. We technically moved out of the warehouse. And we were moving to somewhere new. And then you kind of just taken out, like, the general, the representative from your district if you wanted to. And, like, Remy's trying to stall for time.
River doesn't even care about time. She's just wants to. She's just like, she's like, So, like, seriously though, can we have our people back? I mean, it doesn't seem like we want an uncommon goal here. It seems like our goals could be common ground and we could be cool with one another. Like, I'm all about mutants with a free mind, coming out and being like, hey, we're people too. We just have some abilities.
Yeah, none of this mind controlling bullshit. Also, are my parents here? Why'd you do that, man?
Why'd you do that?
I've tried the peaceful route in my years, as did my successor. It doesn't work in this city.
No, but now you have us. We do things differently, so...
Yeah, I mean, the city is toxic. I mean, I have saved so many people that just... So many civilians that don't have powers. They weren't grateful at all. Like, there were times where I was just like, maybe they have something going for them. But still, like, they're innocent in this, and that's all they've known is, like, we hate mutants, so let's be mean to them. So, we could do it in, like, all of us together. All of us. As you see, we are very skilled. I am a super mutant, and they are super mutants too. Remy got a new ability. It's fun. We could all just chill and be cool together. We could all help each other out. You could give me back my boyfriend. You can give him back his wife, and you can give her back her future husband.
Not my future husband.
You are in love with him. You just don't know it yet.
You really are.
Elena pulling the strings on the Sims Remy and putting Sims hood in there. Just kiss already!
AI is set all the way up, and Remy's just like, yeah.
No, I don't want it.
But anyway, I kind of look at the guy and like wait for an explanation. Like, why can't we just work together? You be a little less murdery. We do our thing. Everybody benefits.
Real quick, I need everyone to give me a will save.
Oh, God damn it. He's trying.
Take this, James.
22. I mean, you're not going to get me.
He may have gotten me.
What'd you get?
Yeah, an 8.
Oof. Do you have a hero point?
I do, actually. I will use that hero point.
And then
I
you
will.
get a 7.
No, I got 16.
Okay. Remy?
I got a...
A what?
You're going to have to actually say it.
I got an 11.
I got a 2.
Oh, God!
You have a hero point, right?
Plus 6, that's an 8. I don't have a hero point. I used them all on my dad to save his life.
Right.
So
you want me to try that again? I've heard an advantage, right?
So
Do I fall asleep?
Oh, God.
River,
Yeah.
you're feeling a little fatigued.
Oh, fuck.
It's been a long day. You feel a little sleepy.
All right.
It's fine.
Was I fine a second ago?
Yeah.
Can I do a perception check to see if I know he's doing this? I was fine a second ago.
Paradise.
It's very subtle. It's very subtle. Like it just came over you. You know, the adrenaline's leaving your vein. It's, you know, you're just talking.
So you're not going to let me do a perception check. You're just going to let it happen. All right, cool. That's cool.
Yeah. I'll explain later. Remy.
Mm-hmm.
She passes out.
Oswald,
I'm dead.
Oswald, you don't notice anything.
All right.
No, you're fine. You're just talking. You're just talking.
I fall the fuck to sleep. Jump like a sack of bricks.
Remy.
Hmm.
Your eyelids are getting kind of heavy.
I'm a sleepy girl.
You very sleepy. They're getting very, very heavy, and you could pass out here at any second, and in fact, you do. Like one minute you're looking at him, and all of a sudden it's just gone. You just enter sleepy time.
Yeah, I just imagine I like faint almost in a way, and that's how I go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
River just looks and she goes, "Hey, man, we're trying to be civil." What just happened?
Do we need to roll initiative?
I just rolled for the professor to catch Remy, and he failed miserably.
Goodbye.
Well, I imagine since it sort of came out of nowhere, no one would have been able to catch me, so that checks out.
Yeah,
so, I feel like we
Remy,
just hear her fall.
Yeah, you hear beside you, Remy is okay, and then all of a sudden, plump.
River, can I figured that out, right? Like I can put 2 and 2 together.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
And I mean, I'm guessing he's like a dream dude, so his version of mind control is making people sleepy. Like putting people to sleep. He's like a sloth demon. That should be his villain name!
So Shade also falls.
My queen. My queen.
What do I roll to catch her?
Give me I'm gonna call it an athletics check. I almost said acrobatics. That would have been wrong.
That's fine. I think I get a +6 to athletics. So. Hey, 22 total.
Oh, thank God.
You're just rolling so high.
You do catch Shade and gently lower her to the ground.
Good.
Okay, can I say something now? Can I just... I can figure this out, but he's doing this, right?
Probably.
Okay. River, hears Remy fall, and then looks and sees Shade, like, Oswald catcher. River's like, "Dude, what the fuck? We're here to talk. What are you doing right now?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean you don't know what I'm talking about? My friends are... but lack of a better word, dead.
It was a long walk. You guys are tired.
Oh, I think you're just an asshole who doesn't really want us to actually talk to you.
Yeah, seriously, I think you've just been, putting up with us right now. Give me my boyfriend. I'm done playing games. Give me my fucking boyfriend. Give me my boyfriend, give me Hood.
Certainly. He snaps his fingers a couple of times. Out of one of the nearby shops, you see a couple biobeds being rolled out. And you see Rodney and Hood on each one.
Are they sleepy?
Fast
Are they
asleep.
sleeping? Oh my
Fast
god.
asleep.
What the fuck?
Dude, what's your problem? Why are you trying to make us just pass out? We told you we wouldn't be in your way if we could just talk about doing things. We would let you do you.
You have killed 3 of my lieutenants.
Okay, but they tried to... Okay, one of them shot me 4 times. The other one killed that one. She's just pointing at Rodney. She's like, what did you expect to happen, my man? Seriously?
None of this would have happened if you would have stayed out of my way.
We would have stayed out of your way if you didn't do things the boomy murder way.
Sparky boom, man.
You're dead.
Drastic measures needed to be taken.
Drastic measures needed to be taken. You're killing people, dude. Not just like civilians and people without powers, which I know you're on a power hungry trip for, but like your own mutants, like people that are like you. You killed him. And she's just pointing to Rodney. She's just like, do you know how fucking awful? You do know how fucking awful that was for me. You've been in my head, fucker.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, young lady.
Don't fucking young lady me. You're not my fucking father.
I'd like to point out that we are working towards the needs of the many. We're just not doing it as violently as you are.
We're here to serve and protect, and we don't care who it is or who you are. The reason we had to kill your lieutenants is because they were trying to kill us.
I see. However, there are certain measures that need to be taken to ensure that this city crumbles before my knees.
Dude, I want to watch the city burn. That's all. I'm all about it. Totally cool. The city has done nothing but fuck me over. I have no problem with that. But this is not the way to do it.
Can I, since I'm the only one that's still in my right mind, can I...
Hey, I'm pretty now. I'm God, actually. So
yeah.
That's fair.
Can I try and make, like, persuasion or something to try and see if I can not change his mind, but get him to see it from our point of view, at least?
Go ahead.
That was James saying, go ahead, it's not going to do nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I rolled a 19 and got a 25 total, so...
What are you saying?
Just the thing that I've been saying, like, we're working towards the same goal. We're definitely not in your way, and the only reason we killed your lieutenants was because they shot at us. They tried to kill us when we weren't even, the fire... I'll just go into Oswald. The one that controls the fire, she literally came up on us and started fucking us up for no reason while we were trying to help the public after she blew up the town, basically. Your Carbon, whatever the fuck her name was, not very creative, mind you, but Carbon literally fired a gun at us and pointed a gun at us when we were just there to figure out what the fuck. And almost killed River when River was just trying to talk. And then I don't even remember the third one, to be honest with you.
Yeah, what was the third one?
Oh, you know him quite well, River.
Oh, it was Xander. All right, well,
it was fine.
There you go.
That checks out. Manipulative.
Xander, again, attacked fucking Remy because he's a dick. I don't know. But either way.
To be honest, if she didn't kill him, I would have. Because, let me guess this power. Let me just hold up, everybody. Can I guess it, James? Can I guess it as River and as Allie? Because I know what it was.
Sure.
You sort of told us.
Well, River didn't know, but she kind of had an inkling after Barney talked to her. Manipulation. He's so good at that. Let me guess. It's just like a more manipulative, like, I can make you do things, motherfucker, sort of situation.
It was very subtle.
It wasn't subtle enough. Yeah, I think that's how he kept me around for so long. Maybe that's how I have a tolerance to, you trying to make me pass out. Is me feeling a little bit fatigued right now, that's not cool, motherfucker.
Honestly, I'm just a low-key nihilist, so,
I
that's why
don't
it's
think
not
you're
affecting
from
me.
this plane of existence, Oswald. I think you came from the void and you are placed here.
I just look at her and I wink, but then I go back to the other guy, and I'm like, all right, look, here's the point. We wouldn't have killed them if they didn't try to kill us first. We didn't mean to get in your way. We were investigating, because that's what we do. And for one thing, we didn't even know you fuckers existed. But seeing as we're working towards a common goal, I feel like we can kind of work together on this. You hate Jeanette, we hate Jeanette.
Oh, I could kill that bitch in a heartbeat. Holy
yeah, see,
fuck.
Look at that. She hates her too. Like, I mean, come on. There's no reason to be as, I don't know, forward with the attacks here.
The only beef I had was someone killing Rodney, and then I took care of that problem. I feel like you could understand that pretty well, because obviously, if someone killed someone you loved, you would have a problem with them, which is why you have a slight problem with us, because obviously you care for your followers. But here's the thing, wouldn't fuck them up if they didn't fuck with us.
But anyway, yeah. So that's what Oswald would say.
You make an excellent point. Perhaps we are working toward a common goal.
I literally just said we were.
However...
Oh yeah, of course there's a however.
While I would like to work with you, you might object to my primary goal right now.
Let me guess,
What's-
it's getting rid of all the non-mutants and making an only mutant world.
Fuck
No.
Oh, what is it?
No.
Then what the
Hell.
fuck is your common goal? Because that's what we thought it was.
Here's the thing. The only sane person right now is the professor, and Oswald and I have chronic ADHD, and we're a little bit chaotic. So, I think
hold my hand up to River to shut her up a little bit and just, like, let him speak.
No, we might agree to what his common goal is. That's all I'm
That's
saying.
why I'm holding up my hand.
Let's see.
You're looking at the grand scheme, and I do not want to eliminate the non-mutants. They have a right to live just as all of us do.
All right, cool.
However,
Yeah, there's another however. You seem like a however kind of guy.
the eradication of our kind that Madame Astoria has planned cannot be allowed to come to pass.
No, I agree.
I can
See,
agree
we
with you on that, and I will be the first one to, even though, I will gladly hit her with my hammer, is my point here.
Well, that would be one way to solve the problem. However, what happens when her successor takes over?
I'll hit
We
hammers.
killed that fucker.
Yeah, I don't mind hitting people with hammers.
I don't mind
It's fun.
strangling fuckers with my arm.
Yeah, I mean,
And the
aside
next-
from doing your mind tricks, you should try hitting someone with a hammer. It's actually kind of fun.
There's always going to be someone that has the end goal, i.e., you. There's always going to be someone. That's the thing. We'll take care of them.
Exactly. However, what if we nip the problem in the bud? If
You're
I may
talking about,
use the
like, just
argument.
destroying Astoria, or, like, what?
We could destroy Astoria. I have no problem.
No.
Boom, boom, bitch.
No. No, there are innocent lives I would rather not take. Jeanette?
Okay, we agree on that one.
Yes. I would certainly love to have that woman's head on the pike.
You and me both. Again, I will hit her with my hammer.
Same.
I'll even
However,
give River my hammer anyway. Continue.
Don't give River your hammer right now. River says that as River.
the needs of the many do outweigh the needs of the few.
Again, we're agreed.
And there is one person who would solve the entire problem.
Yes, Data, we know.
Yes. So we nip it in the bud.
So you're trying to like either kill Data or use Data as a way to get rid of mutants?
The former.
Okay, so kill Data. That's not going to happen because he's basically baby boy.
See, that's where I thought we would disagree.
Why do you have to kill Data? I don't understand. I am eating one of Oswald's pocket cookies.
Just stress eating, reaching into his back pocket.
Dimensional cookies.
Yeah, I'm actually eating a cookie right now, so.
Oswald does take out a bag of Doritos and open it up and kind of hold it towards the guy.
Again, that's unhealthy.
What do you eat?
Salads? Rabbit food?
Hey, if you're vegan, I respect that, but, you know.
Are you one of those vegans that say that you're vegan and then say you're better than the rest of us?
Let's remain on topic, shall we?
Yeah, you got a point. My bad.
We have chronic ADHD.
Speaking of staying on topic, it's about that time. You guys roll another will save.
Yeah, I figured.
Great.
Cool.
I got a 20 that time.
Well, River's passed out. I rolled a 7.
Wonderful.
I'm not going to.
River's made of rubber. I don't have to catch her.
No, I'm fine. I'll bounce back. It'll be like a bounce ball.
It's like one of those punching, like clown punching bags. Those, like, I don't know what they're called. Then if they like knocked them down, they came back up. So I imagine you like ping pong for a while and then you just flatten out.
I'm a wibbles wobble, but you don't fall down kind of girl.
River, you feel your eyelids getting real heavy.
Right before she passes out, she just goes, motherfucker, and then goes.
Just crumples to the ground. The professor is still standing, although a little groggy. And Oswald, you still don't feel the effects.
Cool.
Because Oswald's dice are broken today. He stole my luck.
It's either that or it's I'm actually a transdimensional character and I don't follow the laws of physics of this world.
Honestly, I think that might be the right answer.
Yeah, we'll never know. What if we reach the middle ground? I just watch River fall and I'm like, all right, well, that happened. What if we reached a middle ground to where Data didn't need to die? Wait a minute. I just had an idea.
Oh, no.
Does Oswald know about the whole, Data being used for the cure thing?
Yes.
Okay. What if... And he's not going to like this very much, I can guarantee you. What if we synthesized a cure from Data's blood or whatever it was, just a one little vial of the cure, and then gave it to Data? It would neutralize everything about him that would make him the necessary person without having to kill him.
Damn, Kyle, you smart.
Because, as a guy, he's pretty great. I'm going to say that. He's pretty great. But take away his powers and he's a normal guy. Nobody needs him anymore.
Damn.
Damn, Kyle, you smart.
Give me persuasion.
I need him. I need him to save my mom.
Reroll this.
Oh, god damn it, Kyle!
Use the hero point.
I don't have hero points.
I'm the only one with hero points left.
James,
can I use one of Allie's?
Disadvantage.
I give him my hero point.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately,
was that an actual yes?
Unfortunately, not.
Oh.
Or counter offer. You see smoke appear. He reaches his arm around the smoke as the smoke materializes. and you see Data.
Wait, you can teleport other people?
One of my many gifts.
You gotta... I wish I had that mutation. That's cool. But anyway.
Data looks at you with frantic eyes. He's just kind of surveying the scene.
I put my hand on the hammer. Just, cautionary.
That sounds like it's going to take much too much time.
Not really. I mean, I look at the professor and I'm like, how long would it be to get a cure out of Data?
A few days.
Yeah, a few days. That's nothing. In that few days, we can literally just go take care of Jeanette.
Like I said, I'm an impatient man.
Yeah,
Can
clearly.
Shade and River be cuddling on the floor?
God.
I feel like that's right.
You're dead.
You
God.
are both actually perfectly stationary.
God damn it. God, we're gonna cuddle. I don't ask for much.
Yes. And if that doesn't work, then what would your plan be then?
Well, you mean if the cure doesn't work?
Yes.
I mean, we've all been explicitly told that it would work. Even pretty much by Jeanette herself. So.
Give Data a kiss and tell him he's a good boy. That's what we do. Sorry. I'll shut up. I'll mute my mic.
I look at the guy and I'm like, how about this? You let us give this a try, and we'll run an errand for you. Whatever errand you want done. I personally don't care what it is at this point. But you let us give this one honest-to-God try. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Oswald, roll another will save.
Oh my gosh.
20.
God.
Oh God, this is going on forever.
Jesus.
Also, just side note, whatever you're doing to them ain't working to me. So, you can stop trying.
Kyle is fucking invincible. You stole my luck. I wanted that.
I did build a tank, let's be honest.
Yeah, but I'm used to being the one person who has the jacked up dice.
Yeah, well, that's what you get.
Stole it.
But I look at him and I repeat one more time. I will do literally anything for you. But let us give this a try, and if it doesn't work, then that's it.
The professor falls.
Yeah, of course he does. I just do that thing where, the dismissive, hand wave where I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Watch the bodies.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Watch the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Oswald?
What?
You know as well as I do. To make the cure, I would have to die.
No.
Nah, I doubt you'd have to die. We'd find a way around it.
There's no way around it, Oswald.
No.
If you
that
wake
does
me up,
put a wrench in our plans.
If you can get him to wake me up, I can bring him back. It'll be fine. I'm a beacon.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah. I just can't heal myself.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Well, River did bring someone back from the dead once. I'm sure she'd be able to do it again. You'd just be dead for I don't know, a couple minutes maybe?
I don't want my death to be in vain.
It wouldn't be. That's the thing.
James, what are you doing? Stop it, James.
James is going to kill the baby.
Stop it right now, James. If you kill the baby, I quit the podcast.
One more will save.
How much you want to bet it's going to be like a 25 or higher?
Oh,
DC.
please be an 8. Please just end that.
Oh, 18.
He's down.
God.
But hold on. I'm just starting to get drowsy. Haha.
No, I think that was the DC to pass out, wasn't it?
Not quite. The DC
God.
did jump. The DC did jump for that one. Oswald, you're feeling exhausted. Like your eyelids are getting heavy, but you're not quite passed out yet.
I just sit down.
You're in River's area.
No, I'm just sitting down while trying to persuade him that we can do this and it will work.
I would like to think that he's almost slurring, like he's drunk. He's sitting on the floor slurring a little bit.
Data looks at
Another
you.
persuasion?
Give me one more persuasion check.
Please be an nat 20. Oh, it's a nat 1.
Oh my god.
James is like, there's my nat 1.
Yep. There's the nat 1 you needed.
I've had enough talk.
Yeah, apparently you have.
Data looks at you, Oswald.
No, James, stop.
Nods his head. As his head turns around. You hear an ear-shattering, heart-breaking snap. As Data crumples to the ground.
I guess since I'm like really tired, I'm just gonna say, well, that's unfortunate.
Men, blow the wall.
Hold on, real quick, before you guys do that, I'm gonna knock myself out because I don't like fighting you in particular. So I will, I open up the shield and I smack myself in the head.
Oswald, you crack yourself in the head. And just before you go unconscious, you hear an explosion. River, Remy, and Oswald.
Yes.
You all wake up in a white room. A woman sits in a chair in front of the three of you. Well, hello there.
Hi.
Does my head still hurt from knocking myself out?
Actually, all three of you feel absolutely fine.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. I kind of hit myself in the head with the shield, and now I don't feel much, so...
Ur's just
There you
like, where the fuck are we? I have short shorts and a bad attitude. Let's get this thing going.
You are in the place everyone comes to in a state of oblivion. Welcome to the dreamscape.
That's kind of a dumb name. You couldn't have thought of anything better?